Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Let's get the camera. I'm sorry, y'all. There we go. It's a little better. Welcome to TTEA minus 10 minutes with Shay, your favorite fractional chief operating officer. And what I do with that title is I work inside of seven-figure, multiple six-figure, and six-figure businesses day to day and week to week. I am in charge of managing the business, managing the teams, managing all problems, right? And all of that goes to the growth and the scale of the business. Okay, so that's what I do. However, I have a mission. Good morning, Shawana. I have this mission to help small business owners and entrepreneurs just like you to stop spinning your wheels, okay? Make sense of your business so that you get to your first six figures, make money, and create time freedom, okay? Make money and create time freedom. Good morning, Dr. Tachi. And so my freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. Just realized my earplugs aren't plugged in. There we go. Probably hear me better now. My freedom looks like working my business from anywhere in the world and living anywhere in the world. This journey started in Belize. I lived in Mexico for 3 years. And for the past year, I've lived in the tango and beef capital of the world, Buenos Aires, Argentina. We are also the World Cup champions of the world right now. So go Messi, number 10. All right. So that's what my freedom looks like. A part of this mission is that I give you transformational information for the growth of your business. Okay. I want you to what? Make the money and create your own time freedom. So this week, as a part of that mission, what we've been talking about is creating content as the elbow grease to our marketing. Okay. Creating content as the elbow grease to our marketing. Why is that important? Because you can't make the most of the money and hit your revenue goals unless you get more eyes on your offer, right? The more eyes, the more buys. Okay. Well, let me write that down. That's a zinger. I haven't had a zinger in a while, Shawana. That's a zinger. The more eyes, the more buys, right? Okay. Somebody put that in the comments so I can remember that for later. But that's why content is important, because the traditional way of sales was advertising, right? Pay to play. It was TV, radio, large publications, all of that good stuff. And even now on social media, you still have to pay to play, right? To get the most eyes. But when you don't have the money, as always in life, you have to do the elbow grease, you have to do the work. And so now you have to create organic content, okay? So that's what I mean by content being the elbow grease, okay? Because you still got to get those eyes to get those buys. So what we talked about on Monday was creating pillars, okay? Creating pillars, and that is long form content that you then pull short form content out of. So you publish the long form, and then you go and you publish all of the little short forms that came from the long form. Example, your blog post, right? That can be long form. You can pull quotes out of that blog post. That's short form. And so now you have many pieces of content from that one piece. The one piece was the pillar content, okay? You can do one long video and pull seconds from that video, right? You have now a bunch of short form content from the long form. That means the longer video was the pillar content. So that's a great way to create content. It's a great way not to be around here spinning your wheels, trying to figure out what all you're going to do, right? So again, every time you click post and send something out to your audience, that counts as a piece of content. Okay. So the long form, you hit post, right? And then you pull the short forms out. Every time you hit post, all of that counts. All right. Now that was creating pillars. That was Monday. On Tuesday, we talked about short term versus long term. Okay, short term versus long term. So every time you post on social media, it expires kind of quick, right? The audience on social media demands something fresh way more often. So that's short term content. Your longer term content is content people can keep going back to. It's relevant, right? Over the course of a longer period of time. And so what I told you was I need you to start looking at YouTube differently. YouTube is not social media. YouTube is a search engine. Think about that. Okay. So the number one search engine in the world is Google. The number two is YouTube. All right. So YouTube and your blog are great long-term content places to be putting content. Okay. People will find that content when they search for the answer to their problems for years to come. Okay. So make it evergreen, make it relevant. Go back to Tuesday to get that replay. On yesterday, we talked about themes. Themes. Y'all know I'm from Alabama. I'm country. Things, okay? So I need you to create things, series, episodes with your content to make it easier on you to create content. Because when you think in, I'm going to talk about this thing in these different ways, right? That's one thought that turns into different content. It's easier to continuously create content when you think in themes. Themes. Okay. So go back to yesterday. We talked about that. We had a great conversation. Go back to that replay. Today, I'm going to talk about roundups. Okay. Roundups. Okay. Let me spell that. ROUND ups. Okay. So what those are in media is it's when people take a bunch of something, right, and pull them together. They round up something and put it together. Let me give you different ways of doing that, okay? I need you to know the power of your associates, right? So if you write some content, create some content that includes some of your business besties, some of your business associates, and then tag them in it, right? You've round up a group of your associates, put them in one piece of content, and what's going to happen is they're going to share it because they're in it, right? You rounded up your associates. Let me give you another one. When you do client highlights, you round up your clients in some content and you feature them. I just did this last month for Black History. The theme of my one of my pieces of content last month is that my clients are Black History, right? So I round up my clients. I did a client highlight, and what do? They share it. So you see how I now have my audience and their audience. Another roundup, right? You can do gurus or whoever your mentors are, right? Feel free to put me in an article. I'll share it, right? So when you add other people into articles, you are expanding the reach because now those people are more likely to share it to their audience. Now you have the power of your audience and their audience. So roundups, have you ever thought about that? And the different ways that you can do it, right? So a roundup can be every week I'm going to feature someone different, like one somebody, or it could be in one article. I'm going to feature a bunch of somebody's. Okay, I hope you caught that because you can do this in different ways, and you get the benefit of your audience and their audience. But a word of caution: don't just start picking people. Okay, pick people who are relevant to your current audience, to your current tribe, who are relevant and valuable to them. Okay, don't just go picking who you know. That's not going to help your audience at all. Okay. Go pick somebody and say something and create content around them that's going to be valuable to your tribe and your audience. Okay. So that's been the week. Today is our last broadcast day of the week. And so all I'm going to say is I'm getting closer and closer to moving to Mexico, and you can meet me there. I hear there's something on the news in the United States about Mexico. Let me tell you this. Those are border towns. We are way away from them on the beach. Okay. So we're in what's called the River Maya. That's the southeastern region of Mexico. So feel free to come join me where it's a little safer, okay? But keep in mind, even the news is saying that my state, which is Quintana Roo, where the airport is Cancun, okay, still safer than all the things that are happening that sound kind of crazy, all right? So meet me in Mexico in September for the retreat. You can go to the link in the caption, shaycannon.com/retreat. And so it even has a section that says frequently asked questions. So check it out to see that if I've answered a question that you may have about the retreat. And if not, inbox me. I'm here to answer your questions because I would love to see you in Mexico where we work on your business and we relax. Okay. I'm calling it rest and revenue because you get a whole beach day. You get a whole 6-figure day where I'm teaching you how to unlock that 6 figures in your business. You get a whole photo shoot, photo content day. Okay. Come on now. And your accommodations for, I think it's 5 nights, 4 days is included in the price. Go check it out, shaycannon.com/retreat. If you have any questions whatsoever, no question is a dumb question. I know y'all always asking about the cartel. Ask me your cartel questions too, so I can look at you like this, but I'm still going to answer your questions. Okay. All right. I'll check you next week, Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be right back here, same bat time, same bat channel. Okay. Giving you more value. I don't even know what that value is going to be for next week because I decide over the weekend. But meet me right back here to get transformational information for your business growth. All right, guys. Check you next week, but have a great day.